Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Out on the Blind. Been a while, but hunting's been pretty lousy. Although last Monday I got that grouse, which is fine. But yeah, we got some snow that's actually sticking on the ground here. We got 10 to 15 centimeters on the way, which is definitely good for deer hunting. And the temperatures are dropping, so yeah, they're gonna come out more. Last night my buddy Dave was out here with me, and it was, I guess, about almost 10 minutes before close. It was a few minutes anyways. We still had time. Unfortunately, did not get the bow draw back all the way in time, and Bambi decided to take a pass and went down to meet her girlfriends that were down below. So anyways, and she was a big doe. It's the one my buddy's been waiting for, and well, she'll be back. But anyways, I'm going to tell you something interesting. We're 14 yards from where the feed is, 12 yard sight in. We've talked about this before. Now, as far as deer go, we were getting ready to pack up last night, a little early, because it's like, there's only like, 10 minutes or so left, right? Maybe. And it's getting bloody dark. So we figured, well, and anyway, so we're moving around in here and stuff. And I was packing up, and he says, "Don't move." I'm like, why? Well, there's a doe right there at the feed. She just walked up, and she was kind of right at that log. Perfect aiming point for him. He sits to my left, so anything that's even just a little shifted to the right, for my right, he's definitely going to have a great shot in. Anyways, I get up and I'm not making noise, right? But he had just finished packing his bow away. So he's got to grab his bow, get an arrow out, pop it in, and that made a bit of noise. But you know what? All the deer did was look our direction, and she's like, whatever. And she goes back to eating. Didn't even bother her one little stitch. And it's like, that's freaking cool. Anyways, so yesterday he dumped out a pail full of corn and molasses, and the deer did eat a fair amount of it, and they did come back that night, but unfortunately even the doe he's after did not come back until like after midnight from that. But she wasn't spooked. Literally, she just finished her thing and walked away, and by then it was too late. She had already I guess you call it quartering away anyways, because she wasn't perfect, but originally, and he could have had that shot, but things went wrong. But at least, no buck fever or anything set in, even on either one of us. I'm just trying to stare at this thing going, is that a bloody moose? Are you sure it's a deer? Because that's freaking big. Because what you see on your camera is totally different when in real life, and she's a big doe. And it's like, oh man, what a perfect animal. I hope when I get my buck it's that big. But with the temperatures going into the negatives, plus the snow coming, deer want food. Okay, and they move around even more during the day. Anyways, he's just wrapping up things at work early today, and he's heading over. And because now that we've had that opportunity, once again, it's kind of like, okay, so it only got a little bit blown, but not from, getting hyperactive. And the noise didn't bother her, which was surprising. Because even I got my bow ready, because, it's kind of like, I'm really looking at this, because if there's a buck around, I want a buck, right? And so even with the noise I made, she just looked up again and just stared at us and meh, went about her business, and then she left. But not in enough time for me to get a shot in, unfortunately. So hopefully we have better luck tonight. But it seems that before close, they're starting to come up again. Now, if we can get them up in more of a daylight. Now, I'm only starting late hunting today. I had to go in to North Bay, get a few things this morning, and I had to go see my archery guy, Andy, over at the archery shop. So by the way, just as a little quick plug for you and for Andy, he's got his prices of his feed down to $23 for the 55-pound bags, and right now he's got corn and molasses, I believe, straight corn, and I think the other one is the corn and roasted, I keep forgetting the name of the damn thing, soybeans. So I got the corn with roasted soybeans. So it's mixed in with my buddy's corn and molasses that he dropped down for what is left. So I got quite a bit of feed there for tonight. But I dumped down a whole bucket So from this point to the end of the season, they're only getting a half bucket at a crack out of me at least. So I put a half down, he puts a half down of whatever he's got. It's a nice little mix. So they get their you know, they get their soybeans and stuff and other stuff, and they're going to get their, you know, deer crack from the molasses thing. So yeah, we're really hoping we get some bucks up here, daylight, and definitely more of a better daylight shot at that doe would be so great. You know, so he can get his doe, I can get my buck. But so that's kind of what's been going on, you know, over the last week. And I did decide I'm not going to do these videos every day. It just becomes a little bit too stupid if it's really crappy hunting. Like even today, the hunting won't be so bad, but the wind is the wrong direction to use any kind of lures, right? Because the wind's going that way, we need it going toward them. So, you know, so I've got my little red flag up there that tells me where the wind's going, and right now it's wrong, but if it switches, then I'll put a deer lure out later. Either I'll put some doe pee out or whatever, doe ester stuff. Maybe even burn a stick. We'll see. And I got more sticks today too. One more pack. So, but anyway, that's what I got for you so far. Stay tuned for more. And now I got to go be quiet because I'm also waiting for some grouse to show up. But this will be also instant for you guys, okay? As always. Hey guys, check-in time. Going around 2-ish now. And still waiting for my buddy to show up. Hopefully he gets here soon, but I know he'll text me as soon as he's on his way. He always does. Anyway, I don't know what he's wrapping up at work, but I don't suspect I'll see him till at least 3, probably 3:30. We'll see. Maybe the guy might get here sooner. Hopefully he does, though, just in case that doe shows up, because I can't shoot it for him. Anyways, what can I tell you? No deer yet, obviously. Definitely no grouse yet. Our gray squirrel came by over in the far corner. It's like, dude, I can't get you from there. This way. Anyways, we got another squirrel that I refuse to keep trying because he's small enough, and it's like, nah, it'd be easier to take that with a pellet gun. So, but not with an arrow. He's just too small for arrows. It's too hard to get him. However, we have had some blue jays back and forth on the feed pile, so they've been around, which is good. So, you know, they'll keep coming around a bit, and, you know, as long as we don't, you know, get disruptive, you know, kind of making noise and stuff other than me talking right now, obviously. I already know that there's nothing coming up. I can hear that stuff pretty good now. But, and I keep looking around because that doe snuck up on us last night. We didn't even hear her then, but different situation. Wind is still not changing direction to our favor, though, other than keeping our scent away from down there. That's about it. So, but that's fine. It's getting colder. They know where the food is. They're going to come for it. And maybe the does will get a buck or two up here during the daylight hours. So, but anyway, so other than that, I mean, there's been no action as of yet, other than just, you know, the blue jays are starting to come out now. No grouse yet. Got a gray. Got this other little guy. Oh, there's a little tiny baby something or other. I don't know what it is. I can't see. He's moving too quick. And anyway, we'll see you on the next update, guys. Okay, guys. Looks like my buddy Dave got here. So he's actually put out some corn and molasses. Now he's doing the doe pea sticks that we got around the area. And got some carrots, too. So he brought a bag of carrots with him. Small bag, but, you know, it's some carrots, and they're going to eat it, and it'll definitely get their attention for doing some crunching. Interesting. See how that goes. So, yeah, so we got corn and molasses down. We got corn and roasted soybean down. Some corn, or some, not corn, I already said that. And carrots. And, of course, like I said, the doe pea stuff, he's doing all of our little pea sticks that we hang up along the trail to attract, hopefully, bucks. And of course the does definitely are going to come up either way. So, all right, we'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Okay, guys, 4 o'clock, more or less, 2 minutes to 4. Nothing to really report yet, other than it's freaking cold. And it's +2 right now, and the snow is supposed to start, well, any minute, apparently. We'll see about that. See how good the weatherman predicts stuff. But next few days, lots of snow coming either way, and really cold nights. Anyways, anyways, let's hope we get our doe today. My buddy Dave's here with me too. That's the shadow over there. Oh, there he is. That was my hand in the way. Anyways, he's going for doe. I'm going for buck. Anyway, we'll check in a bit later if we can. Otherwise, yeah, we'll have to end the video in the house depending on how things go. But yeah, all right, listen for you. Okay, guys. Okay, tonight was a total bust. I guess it's the deer's night off, so we shall try again tomorrow. See you on the next video.
See ya.
Bye.